MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball on the show next. Jason Vargas, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, thanks. Hey, coming on is lefty Jason Vargas. Not an overpowering guy. 86 to 89 miles an hour. Good sinking action on the fastball. Throws the split finger and the slider. His best secondary pitch is the split finger, and you'll know if he's on early, especially against right-handed hitters. He'll throw that split finger, and if he's getting a lot of ground balls, you know that Jason Vargas brought his A game.
First pitch of the ball game misses here, and that's how we begin this four-game weekend set. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one. I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCutchen is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I'm looking forward to see what this guy can do in that 5-hole. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Digging in, number 48, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Shoots this one over to first. Morrison is there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson. Drilled on the ground to short. Hernandez is up with it. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Sandy Alcantara, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
The third baseman.
Striding in, Michael Franco. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
A dive, but it's by him down the line.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Stepping in now, Jose Perella, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Under it is the right fielder. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, there's no doubt they really need Andrew McCutchen to get back on track. When it comes to facing right-handed pitching this season, he's hit under 200. I just can't figure it out. He's too good of a player to hit 200 facing anybody. So he'll be looking to figure that part of the game out ASAP.
So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands. Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Number 40 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Franco, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he misses with it, 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Espinoza. And that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. We are still scoreless. And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Cooper can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Now in the box, number 1. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher, when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning of this season.
He'll check in here at 277. 5 homers and 14 driven in. Line drive, fair ball down the line. Long throw to third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Starlin Castro.
At the plate, Starlin Castro. Lifetime against this particular arm. Been pretty good, 5 for 12. From the stretch. Circle change there, called strike 1. Vargas, a left-hander who goes an even 6 feet. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. The 2-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
At the plate, Vinny Espinoza. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up now, Nick Williams, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Nick
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Striding into the box, Logan Morrison. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Morrison playing here in his age 31 season. He was taken in the 22nd round back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And Morrison in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Bottom of the second here with no score. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Fouled away. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys. Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And he misses there, 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Phillies down in order. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Digging in now, Sandy Alcantara.
Leading off for Miami, the pitcher, number 22, Sandy Alcantara.
First pitch of the at-bat. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Hit out towards second. Pirella is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting, number 47.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 47. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Williams giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's in there at 3rd with a 1-out triple.
and that's his second triple of the season. For some hitters, that's a career. Good swing and great hustle to pick up the three-bagger.
Standing in now, number 48, as he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball 1-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart, trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
First delivery to him on the way. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. McCutchen going back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, he had the right idea trying to bust him inside, but that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box now, Garrett Cooper, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting on it, the center fielder. And that's the third out. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 Miami. So digging in now, number 73, and he's hoping to get things turned around here in April, entering play with an average down in the 220s.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A ball and no strikes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third. Stepping into the box, Jason Vargas. First offering on its way. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Settling in now, Maikel Franco. Second at-bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at-bat, an opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And it's fouled away. Runner at second here with one man out. Fouled off. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now
at the plate, Jose Pirela. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Too low, 1-0.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
That misses, 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Number 48 is there, and he has it for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Hard hit ball to second. Castro has it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Ready now for the Marlins, number 1, as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, When you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. One out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Williams in a few steps as he takes it. Two down.
The batter, number 13. Second.
Here's Starlin Castro looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Boy, an Reagan era fastball that time, mid-80s, but it's called strike one. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And as of this moment, they're currently tied for second in that department. Into the box now, Vinny Espinoza. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. A bouncer to the left side. Hernandez charging in on it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 40 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. Two and two. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. Up next will be Nick Williams. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
That was great wheels against a great arm behind the plate, and the arm won that time. He's got one of the best catcher arms in all of baseball, and he showed right there why he's a guy you don't want to run on.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Into the box, Logan Morrison, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Williams, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
In now, Andrew McCutchen, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he misses again, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0, you can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Espinosa ranging back at the track. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Neil Walker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Miami. Number 18, Neil Walker.
Adam Morgan will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Morgan.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit hard to short. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Marlins have something cooking. It's a leadoff double.
Now batter.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Number 47, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting.
Ready for another
Number
shot
48.
now. Number 48. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play.
Now
standing in, Brian Anderson. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Garrett Cooper.
Ready once again, Garrett Cooper. No hits to this point. First offering on its way. Ball 1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Cooper is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
This is the classic case of the modern-day ball player right there. You can have the batting average if your OPS is north of 800.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Full count now, 3-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Marlins strand a pair, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies' offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Number 64 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for Miami, number 64.
Leading off the inning, number 73, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 73.
First delivery to him on the way. Slider laid off for a ball. Hit in the air out to right. Right fielder has a beat on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Scott Kingery will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Kingery.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it, the right fielder, and that's the second out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Michael Franco. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2-0. Blake Parker takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 53, Blake Parker.
Stepping in, number 1, a hit in 2 tries so far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Off speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. So 1-1. 1-2 now. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Hit in the air to center field. Center fielder has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, second baseman, Starlin.
At the plate, Starlin Castro. Mano-a-mano with Blake Parker. He's a .333 hitter. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Just hung in there on that one. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1-2-3 go the Marlins, but they're on top 2-0. Digging in, Jose Perella. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Not shortstop.
Now to the plate, Cesar Hernandez. 0-2 on his line thus far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 40. It was a walk in his last trip. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runner back standing. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And the runner back. And another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Espinosa on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Up next from Miami, Vinny Espinosa. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1. John Birdie will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 55.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, number 47.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, number 47. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that misses 1-1. One pitch is a splitter, called strike 2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Miami down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Austin Bryce gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Austin.
Digging in, Logan Morrison. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Fouled away. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Standing in, Andrew McCutchen. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 73.
Stepping up to the plate, number 73. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. So striding in, number 48. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
He's set, and the pitch to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Brian Anderson will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Here comes the first pitch. In there at the letters 0-1.
0-1.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. The 2-2 one more time, and he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Grounded back up the middle, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next for the Marlins.
Coming to the plate now, Garrett Cooper. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball laid off well below the knees. 2 out, nobody on. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 2 balls and a strike. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Marlins, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Drew Steckenrider is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 71, Drew Steckenrider.
Roman Quinn will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. In there at the knees, strike 1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
Espinoza waits on it. 1 down.
完全に抑えられてますな。
Now batting, third baseman, Maikel Franco.
So coming to the plate, Maikel Franco. His prior history versus this arm, he's 1 for 3. He's set. Here it comes. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base here. This one's getting interesting.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Perella. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Miller.
アランさんもあれですな。ケーブル変えなあかんとか言ってましたね。最新のケーブルに変えたらいいんちゃいますか。よっしゃ。レフト前。
Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's by him. It's 0-1. His career numbers against this pitcher,
家の問
he's
題
2
で
for
すか。
4.
劣化してるんですか。雪でやられてるとか。おっと、ポロリポロリポロリ。わー、ちゃー、これはアウト。残念。さすがにホームは無理でした、あれ。
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side.
あー、ちゃー、ライトライナー。
Have come and gone now as the inning is over. One left for Philadelphia. They trail things here 2-0. Brad Miller will stay in the ballgame now
こ
as
の
he
間
comes on
の
to play second
大
here.
雨でなんか影響してんちゃいますか。
Number 33, Brad Miller.
刑務所脱走したてのキャッチャーやから。
Hector Neris enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Striding in to start the ninth, number 1, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Ground ball foul down the left side. Rounded down the 3rd baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
でもあんだけ押してたら
Stepping into the box,
厳しい
Starlin
ですな。
Castro. His career numbers against Hector Neris. He's a .333 hitter. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Miami down in order. They're up 2-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
回線は切断するためにあるから。やっちゃ。
Jose Arena comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 62, Jose Urena. Now catching.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies, number 40. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being
ほと
shut
んどで
out.
も球種見た
I just
ら
haven't seen a lot of fight
さ
in
っ
these
きのピッ
at-bats.
チャー
Now,
陣
of
と変わ
course,
らん。
plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the
Wow.
weekend if they don't get really
か
good
なり
starting
落ちます
pitching.
な。
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss,
Wow.
and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Nick Williams. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this
今の
point.
もスーッと落ちますからね。
And it's fouled away. Now the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nick Williams. 1 out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way and into left field for a 1-out hit.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
いやー、今日ノーヒット。
Now batting, Logan Morrison head to head
とはい
with
え
Jose Urena. He's
あ、
gone 3
い
for
けそう
4.
ですな。いやー、微妙なとこですね、これ。左。
Jay Bruce will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 23, Jay Bruce.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And, oh, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Williams leads off first with 1 away. Shin high. That's taken for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's a swing and a miss by Bruce as he set down on strikes, 2 away.
あのチェンジは当たらんす。
Now batting, the left fielder.
In now, Andrew McCutchen. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One 1-0 pitch on the way. A pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
A 3-1 count to the Phillies left fielder.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
サードゴロ。
Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys.
完封リ
That
レーで
stretches
した
their
な。
winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Miami Marlins led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Number 64 claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jason Vargas was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Jose Arena earns the save out of the bullpen, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
でも連勝してたんですね。1ゲーム差。あちゃ。貯金3。次負けたらこれ並びますね。よっしゃ、さあ、終わりましょうか。よいしょ。さあ、ではではでは。